Well, we're already at the third homework assignment, and this is going to be a great exercise in biblical theology. We're looking at the Raqia in biblical theology, and in particular, what exactly it is when God parts the waters on the second day of creation. So the homework assignment will look like this. And what I want you to do is to read basically three passages. And the three passages are all connected to what's being translated, this word expanse. And if we were looking at it in Hebrew, it would be this word, the Raqia. And a lot of debate as to what this word means. Is it beaten metal plate? Is it the firmament? Is it a solid dome? What exactly is it? Well, if you look at how it's used in Scripture, it's clear that Ezekiel 1 is speaking of the Raqia. And there, it's this heavenly vision, some kind of temple vision. And so I want you to look at that. And then when you come to the New Testament, a lot of Old Testament scholars don't really look at the New Testament. But if you look at the New Testament is talking about these heavenly fiery waters. And is this connected with the Raqia? And once we do that, we're going to look at the crossing of the Red Sea and ask, is there a connection between God's parting of the waters on the second day of creation and God's parting of the Red Sea? And what I think you'll find when you do that is there's some pretty obvious connections between these stories. And if you were the first people who read Moses' story and you had experienced this, would you make connections between the stories? And are there other places where you have salvific space in the midst of deadly waters? I have always appreciated this website, fullofeyes.com, because they're trying to put in artistic form biblical theology and what is it that's making this salvific space for people to go through. So that's what we're going to look at in terms of the homework. So, take your time to do it. Think about it. Don't go to secondary sources. Just if God meant the passage for normal people, we should be able to work through it together. And so spend the time, do the homework assignment, upload it before class, and then when we come together on Friday, we'll synthesize all this together. So hope you have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you Friday.